Okay, anyway. Let me give you all the rundown about this Pogan shit. So, the story begins. Hold on, let me pull up the Discord. The story begins. Hold on. The story begins right here. Okay, Pogan bitch ass. This is not the whole thing. Maybe I'll ask him for the whole thing. He said more shit after this. He was like, oh, I want to debate about China. So look at this. Guys, this is when I was down bad. And I was like, my Twitch had got banned. And I was in a vulnerable moment. And I took a break. This was when I was taking a break. This fucking pussy. When I was taking a break and I was down bad. This is what he does. Hey, I'm interested in debating infrared. And our guy, Ed, he goes, the policy is that we have streamers. They have to go through the community, blah, blah. Pogan goes, that's been the case. Search my name in your server. Plenty of people have wanted me to talk to Haas. Ed, I can't see a single message by you. Literally search the word Pogan. He says, I'll be around if Haas wants to defend his positions. You guys remember the first thing when I started streaming, I was like, where's Pogan's bitch ass? Where is Pogan's bitch ass? I'll debate him. I'm here to defend my positions. So he wants me to defend my positions. Keep that in mind. He wants me to defend my positions. What does that imply? It implies that he knows what my positions are and he has something to say about them and I have something to defend about them. I'll be around if Haas wants to defend his positions. You know where to find me. Okay. Well, let me show you. So let me get the Discord up. Let me see. How do I do this? I have to capture the Discord. Window capture, where? I'm gonna capture his bitch ass. Where is it? Window capture, right here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna show you what's up. Window capture. Add a new one. Pogan bitch DM. Okay. I'm gonna show you this. Window, and it's this. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. See that? See this? See this? Y'all see this? Hold on. Let me go here and window capture. This one. Okay, yeah. All right. Here we go. Just gonna show it to you like this. Okay? Okay. Hey, it's Pogan. Heard you wanted to speak? No, you did. You challenged me to it. So immediately, this is what this fucking pussy does. He's trying to make it so he's on the defensive and I'm on the offensive. No, Pogan, you challenged me to a debate. You said, when is Haas going to be ready to defend his positions? I'm here, I'm ready. I've been trying to get to you. I've been trying to contact you. I've been calling you out. Now you came to me and said, I want to speak to you. Like, I have something to say to you. No, Pogan, you challenged me to a debate last week. I'm holding you to it. Let's follow through with it. You bitch. Nobody even fucking knows who you are. All you've done is shill your stupid bitch channel. All you've done is shill your channel. That's all you fucking do is shill your channel in our Discord. You're literally just some guy in our Discord. But you wanted to debate me, and I obliged. Let me know when Haas wants to defend his business. Okay, I was here. I wanted to defend my position. And what did you do? You tried to shift it to make it seem like I'm on the like I'm on the offensive and you're on the defensive. Let me show you what this pussy did. This is gonna be long. Yeah, some stuff came up around the same time. We can have a discussion if you want. And I said, a discussion? Pogan, who the fuck are you? You have 200 subs or something. Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna give you a discussion. I don't want to talk to you, bitch. I said a debate. Yeah, you wanted me to defend my positions. You were coming at... You know what? You guys notice they all come at me so tough and big when I'm in a vulnerable position. When my Twitch got banned, all of a sudden when my Twitch gets banned, Pogan's a tough guy. He's gonna come and I'm gonna defend my positions. But now he wants to have a discussion because he actually saw that I'm not someone to fuck with, and he walked it back for a week. He was silent. Then he came back to me and he said, "We can have a discussion if you want." No, Pogan, we're gonna have a debate, just like you said. I'm not here to fucking talk to you, you SDL clone bitch. You fucking bitch-made SDL clone. Do you defend central planning? First of all, what? What kind of fucking question is that? I said, excuse me, I received your message. You claimed you wanted to debate me, and you named specific topics. Now I'm going to answer your questions like I'm in an interview? What do you mean, do I defend central planning? What a stupid, loaded question. And that is a loaded question, completely stupid and meaningless question. And I'll explain why it's a completely stupid and meaningless question. Right, and I'm trying to get a See, this is going to be a key word you're going to start hearing that's going to come up here. Proposition. So let me tell you Pogan's bitch-made strategy, why Pogan's the biggest fucking pussy there is. First he comes at me and he wants me to defend my positions. Now he wants me to get a written statement, a proposition. What's the other word for that, guys? My viewers should know the word. What is Pogan trying to get from me, huh? What is he trying to put me in so he can hold me to it? What is he trying to do? You guys know what it is, don't you? You guys know what it is? I hope you do. I hope you know what it is. A fucking Anglo box. He wants to put me in an Anglo box from which he can make a host of assumptions based on arbitrary, axiomatic, unjustifiable assumptions. And with this Anglo box, which he wants to put me in, he wants to fucking, easily debunk it. Well, since you support central planning, I'm going to make a host of assumptions about central planning with which I will use to debunk you. What a fucking pussy. What a fucking pussy. What a fucking pussy, dude. And I said, okay, you seem to know about me to debate me, so stick with that. Then he said, there's not much of a point in debating you if you're unwilling to affirm a particular proposition. This SDL clone, bitch-made Anglo SDL clone, fucking cocksucker bitch. I don't want you to change your views. See, this is where I'm triggered. This is where my fucking blood is boiling. He's gonna make a host of unjustifiable assumptions about what it means to affirm central planning, and then he's gonna say, because I refuse to be put in this little box, that means I'm changing my views mid-discussion. That means I'm changing my views mid-discussion. No, Pogan, that's not how it fucking works. And no, the issue of central planning is not black and white. And as you're going to see in the DMs, as I try to educate this little boy and explain to him, it's not going to happen. That's why I'm asking for a proposition. Because he wants a black and white Anglo box like a fucking lawyer with which he can begin from. Oh, I thought you supported central planning. He wants a contract. He wants a fucking contract, a guarantee, an easy black and white position instead of actually understanding my position, which he implied he understood because he asked me to defend my positions on China and other things. You see? You see? What if... Let me tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you guys something. Something that triggers me so much. Because this has happened before. If you fucking come at me to debate me, just fucking debate me. Don't fucking ask for securities and guarantees. You guys remember that fucking Frog Vosh supporter that came on our Twitch? I had to fight tooth and nail for him to stop spamming messages. Pussy, just come on and debate me to say what you want. He wanted in text form all these contracts, all these guarantees, all this kind of shit. Like this is a pre-made boxing match between Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather. He wants all this little shit. No, bitch, you want to come fight me, come fight me. I'm not going to do all this little nitpicky dumb bullshit with you. You're going to fucking come and debunk me or challenge me, then fucking go through with it. If you want to challenge me to a fucking debate, put your big boy pants on, man the fuck up, and just come fucking do it. Oh, but I want a proposition. I want an affirmative proposition. What? Listen, my whole fucking brand was built off debunking the Anglo box and definition mongering and this idea that our position and our views can be reduced to a string of words which can opportunistically be manipulated to affirm a position that completely betrays the actual essence of your position. He wants to use form against content. And as I explain painstakingly in this DM, I prove why it's fucking stupid and disgusting what he's trying to do. You know what, John Lennon? I don't want to see chatters like you. I just don't want to. Dead chat. I don't fucking care. What did you contribute to this fucking chat, huh? What did you contribute by saying that? Nothing. You want to try and ruin my mood and have it so I leave like last time? No, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to let you ruin it for everyone else. So get the fuck out of my chat, bitch. Hide user from channel. You're banned forever. I'll never see you again. And I don't even know how to unban your bitch ass, by the way. So that's permanent, by the way. That's fucking permanent. You're gone forever, bitch. Yeah, because people are fucking watching what's going on. That's why, you fucking idiot. And his name is John Lennon, so that's enough of a good reason to just fucking ban him all by itself, okay? But anyway, look what I said. Look what I said. Are you fucking retarded? Because I got pissed off. What a stupid fucking thing to say. You wanted to debate me on the merits of my very public positions. You wanted to do that, okay? Stop asking me for axioms and propositions like a pussy and come debate me. If you don't understand my positions, that's fine. If they're too complex for you to understand, that's fine. But why do you come like you're some big shit and you're gonna come and challenge me and debate me then? Why did you feel confident enough to come and challenge me to a debate if you don't know what my positions are or you don't seem to understand them? And if you want to understand them, you can join my Discord and ask around. I'm not here to fucking educate you. I'm too fucking busy. I'm not going to be here to fucking educate you. And even if I wasn't busy, I'd rather watch a fucking movie on Netflix than spend my time personally educating your bitch ass, Pogan. Fuck you. You probably look like fucking SDL. Your name betrays the fact that you're probably a pasty doughboy, Pillsbury doughboy looking motherfucker. Pogan. You sound like a Pillsbury doughboy, big marshmallow man motherfucker. That's what you sound like in my head when I hear the word Pogan. You bitch. SDL clone. A bitch made SDL clone. This fucking SDL clone wants to talk all this big shit. He's a fucking SDL clone. I said, stop asking me for axioms and propositions. He goes, so that's a yes? You see how the lawyers want to get you to sign a contract that you didn't even read the terms to? The lawyers want you to affirm a position that is not your position whatsoever. Because A is not A. Just like how Caleb Maupin says, A is not A. Okay? So if I said yes to this, as I will explain, if I simply said yes, I affirm central planning, Pogan will opportunistically use that to make a host of unjustifiable assumptions about my actual views on central planning. Okay? You see how the Anglo box works? It's a vehicle for opportunism. That's why that other bitch in my cuck quarantine, what's his name? Anagoraxis, failed intellectual, pseudo-intellectual cuck bitch. He wrote an essay about me that he made up and pulled out of his ass. And then he said, well, you don't have any magical, you don't have your golden tablets, which don't exist, where I can pin you down, because I want to pin you down into an Anglo box. The whole fucking point is that I reject your Anglo box. The whole fucking point is that holding a position as a Marxist cannot be reduced to a black and white, one-sided position that's either a yes or a no with no further qualification. Because as dialectics shows us, any discrete position can also take on the form of its apparent opposite and still be of the same essence. That's why dialectics is different from Anglo thinking, okay? Like if you say, okay, yeah, central planning, you can then show from the same essence that you say you're for central planning, you could also in another context not be for it. Because central planning is inessential, as I'll demonstrate. I said if I've obviously defended positions in the past, then you should be able to bring up evidence. So if you think I'm going to change my views about positions I have, then you can go ahead and dig up the evidence about what I actually fucking said. And if you don't know what my positions are, don't challenge me like to a debate like a pussy when you're too fucking scared. Because you're not confident enough to actually go through with debating me because you know you're not going to walk out of it looking good. Would I debate Zoltanius? Zoltanius has a fucking schedule, he told me, where he wants to go from 3:30 to 5. And that's the only time he's available. So when I stream at 3 p.m., I'll fucking DM him. Otherwise, he said he can't. Isn't the point to get to the bottom of an issue rather than waste? No, Pogan. Let me tell you something. You Pillsbury Doughboy Pogan fuck. Let me tell you something. The point is for you to publicly challenge me and to win. This is blood sport. It's not about getting to a bottom of an issue. You think debates get to the bottom of issues? No, debates is war. It's a battle. Who's smarter than who? Who's quicker than who? Who's more knowledgeable than the other? Who's more rational than the other? Whose argumentation is stronger than the others? Whose position is fundamentally stronger than the others? That's what a fucking debate is about. I don't need to talk to your bitch fat ass to get to the bottom of an issue. I don't need to talk to you to get to the bottom of any issue, Pogan. I wasn't even public streaming for years. You think I had a hard time getting to the bottom of issues? No, Pogan. First, I know how to get to the bottom of an issue. Then I debate because I'm confident in the way I do it. I don't debate as the very form of learning. Debate is not a medium for the debaters to learn them, for they to learn themselves. It's not. You fucking moron. Pogan, do you actually think I have anything to learn from you? Do you actually think that if we're going to get into a debate, it's going to be between equals, between people of equal levels of knowledge, between people who know just as much as the other? No, it's not, Pogan. I promise you it's not. You have nothing new to offer to me. I just want to eat you for breakfast, and I want to give some meat to my chat. That's why I'm going to debate you, you stupid pussy. No. I didn't gather energy from yesterday. He pissed me off because while he was spamming me with this shit, I was watching a pretty good movie on Netflix. I was watching Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. I like the movie, by the way. Pretty good movie. And I'm getting messages from Pogan. And I just want to say, Pogan, just fucking debate me. Stop being a pussy. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm watching a movie. He keeps telling me, no, can I get a proposition? Pogan, you fucking fat fuck. Literally just come debate me. Just come debate me. Just come debate me. I'm watching a fucking movie right now. He got me so pissed off. So at this point, I'm on my phone, right? You're going to see the point that I get off my phone. I get off the couch and I get on the computer and I'm actually getting pissed, right? I'm going to show you when that is. I'm just asking for you to affirm a position. Yeah, just sign the contract. Sign the contract. Say some shit that you don't actually agree with, but I can just assume you do because formally speaking, it's indistinguishable whether you do or not. Because I can only think in terms of an Anglo box fucking axiomatic cuck bitch. I said, are you unaware of my views on central planning? Why are you a pussy? How am I a pussy if I came back a week later to... This is why you're a pussy, Pogan. Because a week ago, you came on the offensive. Now you're trying to act like you're on the defensive. and I support pet central planning, and you can simply have a field day with that. That's why, Pogan. I'm here to defend my positions. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to educate you about my positions. I'm here to defend my positions. If you don't know what my positions are, don't challenge me to a debate. You fat fucking Pillsbury Doughboy bitch. You pasty Pillsbury Doughboy Marshmallow Man from fucking Ghostbusters 3 ass bitch. I said you're pussying out now and you ran away last week. Then I got to this. This is, admittedly, you guys are going to know, the very old people are going to know where this came from. I said debate. Yes or no, Pogan? Yes or no? Stop wasting my time. I'm watching my movie. Yes or no, Pogan? Yes or no? Can you affirm the I fucking hate robots. I hate robots, and I hate something else, and it's probably going to get me banned off YouTube if I say it. I hate robotic people. I hate people who are persistent and robotic about their persistence. Can you affirm? Just affirm the proposition. Just affirm the proposition. Bitch, shut the fuck up! Fuck off! Fucking Sage 2.0! It's fucking Sage 2.0! Strikes are not direct action! Strikes are direct action! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You fucking NPC robot stupid bitch! I'm trying to speak reason to you, and you just keep giving me the same sentence over and over again. Can you affirm the proposition? 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 Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You stupid fuck. You stupid fucking NPC. There's nothing that pisses me off more when I have to fucking go through all this shit to explain people reason, and then they answer me with their original fucking thing. No, I addressed that, Pogan. I'm not gonna affirm a proposition for you, you fucking moron, because you came at me and I'm in the defensive and you're on the offensive. So no, it's not my job to give you a proposition or to educate your bitch ass. You stupid fuck. Thank you, Hugo Pink. Appreciate it. And also, is that the real Hugo Pink? But thank you, man. Appreciate it. Did that alert play? Oh, no, wait. I'm blocking it. Hold on. I'm going to replay it. Why isn't text-to-speech working? Why isn't... Oh, because it's got a swear word. That's why. It's got a swear word. Okay, anyway. And then I just went straight up, are you retarded? Then he responds to me with a sure buddy. Is this fucking SDL's little brother? Is this SDL's cousin or something? This is literally the face SDL makes and thinks he's cool for making. Who the fuck is this guy, huh? Fucking SDL's little brother. He says, sure, buddy. You fucking Pillsbury Doughboy ass bitch. I said, I'm not affirming anything for you. You wanted to debate me, so do it. I'm not here to answer your questions, retard. Would you rather debate whether or not you affirm central planning or debate central planning? I'm here to debate you is what I said. I hope it's the latter. If you think I've said something about central planning that you're confident in debunking and that the burden is upon me to defend, then go through with it, Pogan. I'm not going to agree with an arbitrary topic with you and then debate it because I don't consider my views on central planning are complicated. I don't fucking consider it a black and white issue, and I certainly don't consider it as anything essential. If you want to debate about central planning, that's your problem. That's your problem. I'm here to defend my positions. You understand the difference? Exactly. He's trying to set up the debate so it's an easy score for him just by using the Anglo box. I swear to God, there's so many people who challenge me to a debate, but then add terms and conditions. Oh, Haas, I want to debate you, but if you don't do it in the server of my choosing, you're a pussy. Oh, Haas, I'm going to debate you, but if you don't behave and act the way I want you to, they're trying to do damage control in text form. Before even, just like that pussy in my quarantine, Anagorax, whatever the fuck his name is. They're trying to, in text form, set up security, and then once they feel safe and secure, then they're gonna debate me. Stupid fuck. That's just as likely as you asking a lion to give you security assurances before you go in the fucking lion's den. I'm gonna rip you apart, bitch. I'm gonna tear you apart, bitch. Especially if you're a leftoid. I don't have any mercy for leftoids. I don't have humanity toward leftoids. I won't show humanity to them. They got me banned off Twitch. They got me banned off Twitch twice, actually. And they do all sorts of heinous, disgusting shit. I will never show leftoids humanity when they want to debate me. I'm never going to... Even when they don't want to debate me, I am, by default, hostile toward leftoids. By default, I'm hostile toward them. By default, I am hostile toward... The burden is upon them to prove that they're not disgusting pieces of shit. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that's what they are. Okay. I said you challenged me on my actual views, not my potential views. Look, you don't seem particularly interested in having a good faith... What? Okay, let's go back. Pogan. Let's go back to what you said. What did you say? I'll be around if Haas wants to defend his positions. You know where to find me. Pogan, I'm here to defend my positions. Pogan, I'm here to defend my positions. Believe it or not. Pogan, I'm here to defend my positions. What do you mean, a good faith conversation? What do you mean, affirm my position? What do you mean, my position is affirmed? Because you wanted to debate my position. If my position wasn't affirmed, why did you come in here and asking to debate me? If I don't have a position for you to debate, why did you ask me to debate about my stance on China and all those other things you asked to debate me about? So I'll walk away at this time and wait. No, you walked away last week. Now you're coming back a week later because you're such a pussy, because everyone was pestering you. Pogan, why did you bitch out? Why did you bitch out, Pogan? Why did you bitch out? Why did you bitch out and rebrand yourself as SDL 2.0? Why did you bitch out? And wait for you to express interest. Pogan, I'm not interested in your marshmallow from Ghostbusters 3 ass, Pillsbury Doughboy ass bitch. I have nothing to learn from you. I have nothing to gain from you. You came on the offensive against me. You came on the offensive against me. You think I'm interested in you? Like the burden is on me? The burden is on me? Who does the burden lie on, Pogan? Who does the burden fucking lie upon? Does it lie upon me or does it lie upon you? Where does the burden lie? Me or you? Me or you? You want to shift this so I'm on the offensive and you're on the defensive. That's what you're trying to do. I don't give a fuck about you, Pogan. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. Every time some smaller streamer, and he's not even a streamer, he's a fucking 100 sub YouTube Andy SDL wannabe, biggest pussy I ever seen on the internet. He built his entire channel, by the way, shilling it in my Discord. His whole existence is based off of shilling his shit in my Discord. Okay? And he thinks we're equals. Not only does he think we're equals, he thinks he has the higher ground. He's going to dictate terms. He's going to dictate terms for me. Pogan, we're not even equals. But you're trying to say you're bigger than me? You have the higher ground than me? Thank you for your time. I said, you want to know my views on central planning? Then do your homework, because it seems like you're unprepared to debate me despite challenging me. I said, okay, pussy, let me know when you grow balls. Look at this, Kevin Cassidy 2.0. There's a standing offer on the table for you to affirm the... Why do the Anglos try to make me bow down to them? Like I have to submit to them before I have the privilege of debating them. Oh, Pogan, before I have the privilege of debating Pogan. Oh, I gained so much from debating you, Pogan. I gained so much. I have to bow down to you and be domesticated before I debate you. Oh, yes, Pogan, you're right. You stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. Look at my chest, Pogan. Who's gonna submit to who, huh? Look at my chest. Look at that. Can you do that, Pogan? Who's gonna submit to who, huh? Who's gonna submit to who? Who's gonna submit to who? You're gonna put me in a cage? You're gonna put me domesticated? You're gonna put me in a fucking box? I'm gonna be your pet? I'm gonna be your little bitch? Like, who do you think I am? When you look at me, what do you see? What do you see when you look at me? Who do you think I am? What do I look like to you? What do I look like to you, huh? You stupid fuck. Because the Anglos, they're getting too confident. They think they run shit. They think they run the world. And even if an Anglo gets 50 views on YouTube, they come and speak to me with authority. Can you fucking believe that, guys? These Anglos come and speak to me with authority. Even if they have 20 views on YouTube, I'm supposed to bow down to them because they're the Anglos and they're supposedly in charge. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. The fucking that, and it's just because he's an Anglo. It's just because he's an Anglo. He thinks he's entitled. Stupid bitch. I'm gonna break out of your Anglo box. I'm gonna smash your Anglo box, you little pussy. Stupid bitch. Like you're gonna put terms and conditions on my humanity? You're gonna put terms and conditions on me? I'll eat you for breakfast. As soon as you do that, I'm happy to talk to you. I'll be here when you're... Look at this SDL anti-human piece of shit NPC motherfucker. I said, I'm genuinely asking, because before I tear into this little bitch, I want to just make sure I'm not making a mistake. So I asked him, do you have autism? Because, maybe he just has autism, and that's why he's doing this. And then I can, deal with him accordingly. He goes, not that I'm aware of. And I said, how can I break this down for you? You challenged me, I'm still on my phone. You challenged me to a debate on several issues and raised points of contention, clearly demonstrating you thought you had adequate knowledge of my positions. We have evidence if you want to deny it. He says, again, there's this. What do you mean there's a standing offer? Did you not just read what I said? Did you not just fucking read what I said? Why are you saying the same thing when I just addressed it? Did you just read what I said or no? You stupid fuck. Did you read what I said or no? There's a standing... What do you mean there's a standing offer? I just told you. How do I break it down for you? You came... What do you mean there's a standing offer? Are you a fucking robot? You just said that before. There's a standing offer. Then I asked, you have autism. And I said, let me try to break it down for you. When I broke it down for him, he just said the same thing like a fucking NPC stuck in a dialogue loop box. Are you capable of reasoning? Are you capable of reasoning? No, you're fucking not, because you're an Anglo empty-headed NPC. Your ancestors came from caves as an experiment gone haywire by Yakub, and he didn't program you to be able to use rational thought. He just programmed you with a limited set of reasoning and a limited set of fucking dialogue trees. Can't even engage in basic reasoning. This is why in the Middle Ages, in the Islamic world, who was engaging in reasoning, huh? It was the Islamic world. They were all capable of rational thought. But in the West, in the caves of Britain, which is where he came from, they were robots. This is all the only way they can think in. The only way they can think in. You stupid fucking mechanical robotic bitch. I'm sitting here with a turban on my carpet and I'm reasoning. I'm engaging in reason, the use of thought, developing reason, engaging in rational inquiry, and actually trying to have a human discussion. And this fucking cave monster comes to me with his NPC dialogue tree and thinks he's gonna dictate terms and conditions to me. You stupid pussy. You disgusting pussy. You disgusting NPC piece of shit. Yakub needs to release a fucking patch. Which I'm happy to do as soon as you affirm the proposition in question. I said, do you have leverage, Pogan? You came to me. I did not come to you. Why are you acting like I'm coming to customer service and I'm asking you for something? You came to me. I have zero obligation to give you anything. It's disrespectful, as a matter of fact. It's disrespectful to expect I'm here to give you anything. Okay? I said, are you fucking retarded? Stop being such a pussy. And so why did you challenge me to a debate if you aren't confident in your knowledge of my position to debunk them? He goes, it's not about leverage. It's about making the proposition clearly defined so we can discuss the issue rather than whether or not you can take a definitive stance on the issue. You see how he uses this vague language? What do you mean definitive stance? You're using fucking vague, meaningless language to disguise the fucking fact that so just because my thinking isn't black and white Anglo box means it's not a definitive stance? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you to say this? Who are you? You came to me. Who are you to decide what's a definitive stance or not, huh? Clearly you thought I had a definitive stance because you challenged me. He's just pissing me off all around. Pissing me off. Literally pissing me off. Literally trying to trigger me at this point. Stupid pussy Pogan. Who do we have, a stupid bitch in the chat? I don't see him. His comments deleted. The Angloid in the chat, Jack Wally. Stupid pussy. I said, how could you be confident enough to challenge me to a debate? And he said, I think it's standard practice to affirm propositions. No, it's not, Pogan. It's not standard practice, you fucking moron. What standard practice is this. This is the following standard practice. I'm Haas. I'm big shit. I'm Haas. I'm out here. I'm public. I speak my mind. I speak my views. I've debated many people. I've made my views clear, crystal clear, and I'm talking a lot of shit about people like you. And I'm saying what I gotta say, speaking off my mind, saying what I'm saying. I'm Haas from Infrared. Infrared, some big shit. 250 average views most of the time, except on YouTube, which is full of a bunch of low attention span people. That's okay. But besides that, on Twitch, 250 average views. Only have 2K followers. Only got 4K subscribers. Got 200 views right now. I'm Haas. I'm some big shit. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's going on. The standard practice, Pogan sees Haas. Pogan sees Haas. Pogan sees Infrared. Pogan goes, I'm going to challenge them. I disagree with what you're saying, and I'm going to challenge you because you're wrong. You're inferior. My position is smarter than yours. My position is more logical. My position is more rational. My position makes more sense, and I'm going to come and I'm going to shit all over your shit. And I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to expose you as a dumb fuck, and I'm going to demonstrate the superiority of my position over yours. And then you come on, and we'll see if you could do it. That's what I did to Vosh. That's what I did to Des. That's how I debated people who were bigger than me. I just said, I got a problem with you, bitch. I'm going to come and debate you about it. I said, I got a problem with you. I'm going to come on and debate you about it. And I did it. I didn't tell Vosh and I didn't tell Destiny, oh, here are my terms and conditions, strings attached. You have to affirm the axiomatic property. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You go on and you speak your shit. That's what you do. That's what you do. First of all, why is Jack Wally still speaking? Hold on. Stop deleting Jack Wally's comments. Don't delete his comments. Let me see what he's got to say. Hey, Jack Wally, you want to get in VC? You want to get in VC, pussy? Hey, pussy, you want to get in VC? Jack Wally, you want to get in VC? You want to get in VC? Where is he? Where he's at? Where he's at? He's timed out? Okay, Jack Wally, I know you're from Australia. You're from Australia, the shithole of the world. You get my VC, and we're going to talk to your Australian bitch ass. Because I know you probably from Australia, Canada, New Zealand, one of those countries. You from Australia, you from Canada, you from New Zealand, you from one of those cans cuck countries. Because your name is Jack Wally, so I know you probably from Canada, Australia, or some other Anglo nation. But you're probably not from the UK. You're probably not from the UK. I doubt you're from the UK. How many people from the UK have bothered me, huh? Almost none. Almost none. We got Kevin Bitchmade Logan. Besides Kevin Bitchmade Logan, I get along with people from the UK, believe it or not. I get along with them. They're all from the fucking, the colonies. That's where they come from. They all come from the colonies. They come from Australia, New Zealand, some shit like that. They never come from, they barely ever come from England. Barely. They all come from the colonies. They got that colonial administrator mentality. And also, Germans fucking hate me for no reason. Germans hate me more than British people do. I get along with British people better than fucking Germans. But anyway, what about the French? French people have never interacted with me. I've never even had a French chatter. I've never met anyone from France in my community. What's the deal with the Germans? Here's the deal with the Germans, right? It's the EU. It's the EU. East Germans are based. But the problem with here's the problem with Germans. The Germans have adopted a soy culture, and like the men are almost all soy. The youth, the leftists, at least the leftists. Maybe not the other people. Let me clarify. German leftists are all soy boys. They're all like, I've never heard very few German leftists that sound like men. They always sound like, they always got this effeminate, thing going on. That's the truth. That's the truth. I don't know what's going on with Germany. I don't know what's going on. Merkel, someone's going on. Okay, here's the bitch. Jack Wally, you getting in VC or not? Are you getting in VC or not? Jack Wally, let me tell you something. You're going to get in VC or you will never be seen on this channel again. I'll ban you forever. Choose one or two. Jack Wally, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking pussy. You bitch. Simple as that, isn't it? Hold on. Let me remove this. Simple as that, isn't it? It's as simple as that. Stupid pussy. Let's continue. I said, listen, Pogan. Hold on. Somebody sent me a DM. One sec. Okay, it's nothing important. Okay, let me go ahead. All right. I said, it's not about leverage. I said, okay, how could you possibly... He goes, and I said, listen, Pogan, are you fucking retarded? You've been shilling in my Discord for months. You know I don't do this Anglo box thing. You probably know my views on central planning are not black and white and are highly complex. What is wrong with you? Why are you such a pussy? He goes, what's an Anglo box? If you don't know what a fucking Anglo box is, why did you challenge me to a debate? You fucking moron. I think you challenged me to a debate, realized you weren't man enough to even come close to beating me, ran away and are now coming back asking for assurances like a lawyer. Literally what every cuck does. Kevin Castley 2.0. Debate me or don't, stop being a pussy. He goes, huh? I'm just asking if you support central planning so the topic of the debate is clear. I said, what a pussy. Okay, fine. This is when I got off my couch and I got on my computer. Because, like, you know what? I'm going to tear this guy a new asshole. He's pissing me off so much. I'm going to walk him through why his proposition is fucking stupid. I'll indulge it. I'm going to explain to you why what you're asking me is fucking stupid, completely meaningless, and prove to you you are a fucking stupid pussy. I went, what do you mean by central planning? He says, state-controlled means of production and the allocation of resources and labor directly via central bureaucracy rather than through the use of any market commodity forces. This is where Pogan fucked up already. I said, that wasn't even true in the USSR. The USSR had commodities, the USSR had markets, and in the USSR, the allocation was not direct. It couldn't be direct. So that's where you already fuck up. What do you even mean by central planning? Your definition of central planning is arbitrary and has nothing to do with the history of central planning. What are you talking about? He says, sure, how would you define it? How would I define it? Pogan. Now I have to define it for you? First you want to come at me with central planning, then you want to ask me how I would define it. Pogan, you fucking fat pussy. Literally just debate me. Just fucking debate me, you fat fucking pussy. I have to define it. I have to explain to you what central planning is. A topic you wanted to debate about. Pogan, this is going to be addressed directly to you, Pogan. I'm looking at you. I'm looking directly at you, Pogan. Listen to me, Pogan. Listen to me, Pogan, you fucking pussy. I know you want to have a debate where I adopt a ridiculous and unsustainable position, and then you can come out debunking that position, which you already have in your mind a clear roadmap for. Pogan, it's not going to work. That's not how it works, Pogan. I don't accept your arbitrary idea of a concept which is not informed by history, which you lack basic knowledge of, and which you pull out of your fucking ass just so you can easily respond and come out looking somewhat smart. Pogan, that's not how a debate works. A debate works when you attack me based on a position I've evinced in the past, and I defend my position, just like you addressed and requested of me a week ago, Pogan. Pogan, I'm looking at you in your eyes. Do you see me? I'm looking at your soul, Pogan. Do you see the soul in my eyes? I'm looking directly at you. I'm actually looking at you, Pogan. Actually looking at you. Do you fucking understand that a debate works not where you force your opponent to assume a position which has nothing to do with them, but based on actually debating your opponent on the merits of their actual stated position in the past? If you want me to educate you about what I think about central planning, then you can pay me $500 because I'd rather watch a movie than do that. I'm not here to educate you for free, Pogan. I have 200 viewers regularly. You think you're special that I'm going to educate you specifically? Why? Because you're fat and white? No, Pogan, that's not how it works. Let's go back. Then I said, the Soviet Union did not allocate resources directly because there's discontinuity between different forms of ownership, and moreover, the allocation of resources had to be indirect for reasons of scale. And he said, I mean, that's a separate question. How? And it's not a separate question. You're trying to fucking Anglo-box me into a position that has nothing to do with a serious understanding of history or reality. And then, so this is when I got on my computer, and I'm going to rip you a new fucking asshole, Pogan, because you really want to bother me. I said, okay. So this is a completely stupid and spurious point to begin with, reflecting your basic ignorance of the topic. Clearly, I have affirmed my view that socialism with Chinese characteristics is the most advanced form of socialism. And at the same time, I consider China to be a centrally planned economy. Yet according to you, mind you, who's the one who challenged me to a debate last week, despite knowing nothing about my positions, it seems that centrally planning means the Soviet Union and the countries which adopted its economic form. Do I support that? A meaningless question. At the time, it reflected the necessities of the Soviet state and its offshoots for the minimum of basic industrialization, primitive accumulation, and the consolidation of the primary sphere of production. Toward the end of the 20th century, the Soviet-style economies clearly faced a crisis, being unable to adapt themselves to the consumer economies, light industry, and most importantly, the digital or cybernetic era. The reasons for this are deeply complex, yet none of this has anything to do with central planning, because China remains a centrally planned economy. Central planning is quite inessential. Yeah, I finished the movie. In fact, it can even be argued that in many respects, America is centrally planned, and so is every economy on Earth in the 21st century. So as you can see, if I were to answer your retarded Anglo-box question of, do I support central planning, you would be at liberty to make a host of unjustifiable assumptions about my actual views and position. And you would proceed to claim that I merely changed my views and position. What an abject fucking coping pussy you really are. Debate me like a man or don't. But you have no excuse not to as far as me not making my positions clear, because clearly it was clear enough for you to fucking come to me and challenge me to a debate about them. Mind you, Pogan has never responded to this point I'm making. He's never responded to the point that clearly it was clear enough for you to fucking come to me and challenge me. He never responded to that. He's an NPC. I'm not asking you to defend planning in and of itself. I thought you were an advocate of a command economy simpliciter. I hate nerds! Why are you using the word simpliciter? I'll slap your bitch ass in a fucking GTA 5. Fuck you, bitch! Simpliciter? Shut the fuck up! Do you speak like this in real life? I said, why? Even the Soviet Union was not a command economy simpliciter. But moreover, and then he interrupted me. While I was typing, he interrupted me. Seems like that's a consistent with past rhetoric. What past rhetoric? He's using the airy-fairy, vague, and meaningless word rhetoric because he can't actually justify why he challenged me to a debate. He has to use that I used rhetoric. What do you mean rhetoric? What does that even fucking mean? That's not. You're asking me for a discrete proposition, and yet you get to use airy-fairy language about rhetoric? Pogan, if you ask me for mechanical black and white propositions, you have to make mechanical black and white justifications for your position and your reasoning and argumentation for doing so. You can't ask me for an Anglo-box and then give me an airy-fairy pixie dust language thin air about my past rhetoric. You stupid fuck. And sure, but the USSR was absolutely closer to a command economy than China. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this whatsoever. Because if we can define a command economy by the ability for some central organ to command an actual outcome, China is much more efficient at being able to do this than the USSR was, believe it or not. China has much more precision about the outcomes it plans for and it commands its economy to do. It's just that the goals are different at scale. China's goals are more abstract than the USSR's might have been. So it's completely vague and meaningless and inessential. It's completely vague, meaningless, and inessential. He goes, China is 60% state-owned, but even the SOEs functionally operate like businesses responding to market forces. Again, airy fair. He wants to debate me in text form now, because now I have to explain to him why he knows nothing about SOEs, why he knows nothing about this vague pixie dust word, market forces, and he's implying a lot of, well, he's basically implying, well, China's state-owned, but in reality, it's just normal No, your way of thinking about China is fucking primitive and stupid. But the fact that you're in my DMs and you're basically demanding that I give you 5th grade education about how China works is already pissing me off. Just come and debate me, you fucking pussy. Come and debate me. Stop fucking pestering me with messages on Discord. Then I go, the idea of transplanting the Soviet model to every country on earth was foreign to all Marxist-Leninists. In other words, the Soviet command economy, quote unquote, why would I advocate for that in the 21st century? Because even at the time the Soviet Union existed, nobody thought this was like the only form a socialist economy could take. No one thought that. So what you're saying makes no sense. Then he goes, and I said, save it for the debate, because I knew he doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to China. He just wants to say shit and get away with it. No, Pogan, I'm not going to let you get away with it. I said, you decided to make assumptions about me, then became unsure. I said, the Soviet model is obviously contextual, but that doesn't mean MLs don't advocate for command economies. You see how he uses loaded, vague language? What do you mean by command economy, Pogan? Because what you said is Trotsky's idea of permanent war communism or something. It has nothing to do with what MLs think about socialism. I said you decided to make assumptions about me, then became unsure about your assumptions, knowing I would make you look stupid, then decided to get a contractual or written statement by me affirming that position to cover your ignorant bitch ass. Then he goes, I think a more charitable interpretation would be that I was trying to make your position clear. Oh, you want my position to be clear? Then get in Discord and ask people to educate your bitch ass. Don't fucking come to me. Don't fucking come to me and fucking ask me to educate you about my position, because I have no obligation to do that. You came to me. You think I want to spend my time educating your dumb little bitch ass? And I said, then I had to actually educate him about what's going on. I said, MLs today either believe in the Chinese example or some kind of cockshot Cybersyn planning. Those are the two positions you will find among them. Neither of these fall into what Pogan says is a command economy. Not even the cockshot computer planning. He's such a fucking moron. And I said, oh really? On what basis did you draw the assumption about my position when you challenged me to a debate? He goes, I'm familiar with the latter, but MLs advocate for modern Chinese economics typically concede it's a transitionary phrase. Even if they do, that doesn't mean they have a fucking blueprint for what socialism will look like beyond that transitionary phrase. They just know that the things that now exist in China, for example, how could I even put it? I can't even say a free market because it's not a free market. They don't think that such a strong level of market allocation of resources would exist in the future. But what that looks like, no one knows. That doesn't mean it would be replaced by a command economy. No one knows that, dude. Even if they think it's a transitionary phrase, no one's drawing up a blueprint about what it's going to... No one knows what that would become in the future. I said the final stage for socialism being a... So, you see how the retard gives me a bundle of retardation? The first bundle of retardation is stagism. Stagism is foreign to Marxism. What did Marx say? Communism is not for an ideal with which reality will be conformed to, but it is the real movement, the premises of which are now in existence. So this idea of socialism being about stages is undialectical and foreign to Marxism. Lenin talked about stages in a sense, but not to give a blueprint about what the future will look like, but just to demonstrate that socialism will not look the same across time, and that as time goes on, things that were vestiges of the capitalist past will dissolve and disappear. But what that will be replaced by, you can't know that now, okay? So no, socialism isn't about stages. It's not about some utopian society we conform society to. Your issue, Pogan, is that you don't know anything about socialism. You don't know anything about Marxism. You don't know anything about Marxism-Leninism. You don't know what it means to be a socialist. Socialism and communism is not about an arbitrary plan for what society will look like and then implementing that. Socialism and communism is about an imminent relation to the real material reality that now exists. It's not about an arbitrary, idea of what society should look like. It's about establishing a specific relationship between mankind and mankind's own reality. And it's not arbitrary. What specifically that is not arbitrary or dogmatic. But you know what it is? It's purposeful, meaningful, intentional, and not direct, but scientific. That's the point. It's not about, I want to create society in this specific way. It's about how can we know our society scientifically and relate to it scientifically. What that will look like, we don't know. But that's the essence of scientific socialism. If you read the baseline of literature, you would understand this. But you came at me as an amateur retard, and I have to drag you through 5th grade Marxist education just to convince you to stop being a pussy and come debate me like you said. And if you don't do that, just admit you backed out like the pussy you are. But you know what, Pogan? You don't have to admit it. You don't have to admit it whatsoever. You know why? Because it's true whether you admit it or not. Whether you admit it or not, it's fucking true. And I'm exposing you, and everyone here in this fucking stream can see that. Everyone can see what a disgusting pussy you fucking are. Everyone can fucking see. Hold on. Everyone can fucking see. Everyone can fucking see the truth. Because I'm exposing your bitch ass. And I said no one argues that. He said that's not true. You see how the opportunists work? He qualified what a command economy means. And I'm talking about what he means by a command economy, not by what command economy means in every possible context. But the Anglos don't know how to think rationally. They have an Anglo box so that the phrase command economy means the same fucking thing in every context. No, Pogan, you qualified it in your way. Your way doesn't actually reflect how Marxist-Leninists might use the word or might mean by the word command economy, you stupid fuck. On the one hand, you're trying to use common sense, and on the other hand, you're using a completely arbitrary and mechanical definition you pulled out of your fucking ass. I know what you mean by command economy, Pogan. I know what it means intuitively and in terms of common sense. But the way you've qualified it betrays that common sense. You don't mean the common sense usage. You're just pretending you do so that you'll get me to agree and say things I don't agree with because I'm just using common sense. Then in bad faith, you're going to pull out a knife in the debate and say, oh, this is what you mean by a command economy. You mean a direct allocation top-down of resources and labor. You see how the fucking opportunist Anglo-box people work? You see how disgusting it is? There's no Cicero Foster. Stop it. There's no Cicero Foster can reply. What do you mean he can't reply? He can get in VC right now and defend his bitch ass. He just won't. He's a fat Pillsbury Doughboy ass bitch. What do you mean YouTube down again? How is the YouTube down? One's in the chat if you're still here, you're watching. Why would you say YouTube down again? One's in the chat if you can... Okay. Yeah. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah, everyone's here. Okay, we're good. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I said literally no one argues that. Then he comes with this bitch face. This bitch face. Sure, buddy. Like he idolizes SDL. Of all the people you could idolize on the internet, why would you fucking idolize SDL? What is so admirable about fucking SDL? Why would you idolize SDL of all fucking people? Really? You're gonna idolize SDL? Why would you fucking idolize him? This is who you're trying to be, SDL? You fucking fat cocksucker? You fat Pillsbury Doughboy bitch? That's who you're trying to be, SDL? I said, your idea of a command economy is a retard straw man no one actually believes in. And I said, so you're saying Marxism-Leninism does not? You bad faith bitch! You've qualified this in a specific way. And to the extent that you mean what you said by a command economy, no. But that doesn't mean it's fair to say in every context that Marxist-Leninists don't call for a command economy. No, in some contexts, it can be said to be true that they do call for that. But what they mean by it and what you mean by it are different. You stupid fuck. Stop trying to play with common sense. Stop trying to dishonestly, in bad faith, on the one hand, appeal to common sense, and on the other hand, use mechanical, rigid, abstract definitions that have nothing to do with reality. This is toxic. Post-scarcity. You came in one time to debate me. You got your fucking ass rammed so fucking bad that to this day, you have fucking fecal incontinence. Why are you still in my fucking chat showing your fucking face, huh? You can't even... You literally poop your pants, not because you farted, you thought it was a fart, but because it literally just comes out now because you got your fucking ass blasted so fucking hard. Get the fuck out of my chat, bitch. Hide user from the channel forever. Stupid pussy. Stupid pussy's post-scarcity. I said, what? What are you actually talking about? And I can't believe I have to educate you about this, but don't worry, I'll show the DMs on stream. He said, sure, do as you wish. I'm still relatively unclear on your position. I said, is the status of commodity exchange in some future phase of socialism? Some MLs believe that China is transitioning into a phrase devoid about the free exchange. And if, by the way, if you're unclear about my position, how about you don't challenge me to a debate then, you fucking pussy? Because no, I'm not here to educate your bitch ass. I stream almost every day. We have so many fucking YouTube videos, and I have to use some special intensive effort to educate you. You come to me, you fucking hamster-looking bitch. You look like a fucking gerbil. I imagine you as a fucking Pogan, you fucking gerbil-ass bitch. You look like a fucking Pillsbury Doughboy-ass fucking short-limbed little fat fuck. You come to me. My shit is out here. I'm not here to talk to you and educate you. I'm here to debate you, Pogan, because I'm public, I'm out here. Then he goes... Some MLs, I'm educating him for free. Some MLs believe that China is transitioning to a phrase devoid of the free exchange of commodities and replacing with some sort of public oversight over the whole of the economy. Even then, this is informed by ignorance of the China's economy. And I said, then why challenge me to a debate? Why not do your homework? And he said, like I said, I was relatively confident based on past rhetoric. Oh, he's asking me for a black and white contractual affirmate proposition to affirm, but he gets to use the airy-fairy pixie dust word past rhetoric, which means nothing. It's nothing solid, nothing concrete, nothing discrete, nothing clear and pinnable. And I said, it's not your view, then that's fine. So he gets to say that because I reject his retarded straw man, that means I reject command economies. No, Pogan, I am directly saying you don't know anything you're talking about when you're talking about command economies. You're creating a straw man that has nothing to do with reality. I said, really? What rhetoric? Your definition of command economics is arbitrary. According to my common sense, China is a command economy even now. When have I denounced China? You even wanted to debate me about it. And he said, here's where he fucked up. It's consistent both with Marxist literature and modern economics. Okay, granted, this might be true. Modern economics, all these retard Anglo textbooks and the bullshit they shit out in colleges they teach in school, maybe it is consistent with that. Which is not the same as arbitrary. Yes, this is arbitrary, you fucking moron, because this has nothing to do with either this or the reality of command economies that have existed in the past. Because what you said does not fit the description of any real economy in history. But if you disagree with it, then that's fine. I said, so you knew about my position? I said, no, it isn't. It's something you pulled out of your ass, referring to the Marxist literature thing. He said, so you would contest that my definition is inconsistent with the broader understanding of the field of economics? No, you said Marxist literature and economics, you fucking moron. And I said, a command economy simpliciter was maybe a Trotskyist dream of full top-down military-style planning. That's it. Then he goes, that's not what I asked you. And I said, Pogan, save it for the debate where we can talk about it, because I want to demonstrate to him that the field of economics is not an authority anyone should fucking respect as legitimate or command some kind of fear and authority. Oh, he said the field of economics. Oh, I better shut up and respect the dumb shit he's saying. The fuck up. The field of economics is less meaningful, less rich in knowledge than astrology. I'm still unclear on your view re command economies. I said, such a fucking pussy. Literal fucking pussy. Literal fucking pussy. And he said, sorry you feel. You see how the Anglos are passive aggressive? You see how the Anglos don't speak like men? They're passive aggressive. I said, is that my fault, cocksucker? That my view's unclear? But you challenged me to debate about it and you asked me to defend my position on it. You're not asking me to defend my position. You're asking me to A, educate you about my position, and then B, defend it. No, Pogan, I'm not going to educate you. Go on the Discord and ask around if you want to be educated. Said otherwise, you go ahead and admit you're too scared. Why fucking challenge me to a debate on a specific topic, then claim my position is unclear? If my position is unclear, why did you challenge me? He goes, if I provide you with, he's dodging the point. If I provide you with economic literature concerning command economies and the consensus view on what a command economy is, would you change your view on the definition? Pogan. It's so simple, you dumb fuck. It's so fucking simple. Don't show me what people think is a command economy. Show me what a command economy is in reality. I don't care if you have Anglo papers claiming this is what describing a command economy in this is in this way. What I'm interested in is in two things. A, what it actually looked like in reality. B, what Marxist-Leninists, broadly speaking, in terms of Marx, Lenin, Stalin, Mao, all those people, real Marxist-Leninists, what do they mean by a command economy if they use that phrase? That's what I'm interested in. I don't give a fuck if you can find economic literature or papers backing up your stupid view of what a command economy is. Because here's where I fuck you, Pogan. Here's where I fuck you. Here's where I fuck you. Ready? You said that based on my past rhetoric and the fact that I'm an ML, that I support command economies. So you have to qualify what a command economy means on the merits of that association. What do MLs think about command economies? Why would MLs be disposed to being favorable toward command economies? Well, it's because they associate themselves with the Soviet Union and China and all those other countries. So it is on the merit of the very same association upon which You made the assumption that I defend command economies, that you qualify what a command economy fucking means. You stupid fuck! I said retard. You know what qualifies as evidence? I was so pissed that I called him. I called him because I'm sick of typing. I hate doing this. I like doing two things. I speak or I do this. I fucking hate this. I'm not a fucking octopus. I'm not a fucking little typer. I'm not a fucking typer. Do you understand? I'm not a typer. I'm a this or I'm a this. I speak with my chest or I speak with this. I don't do this on the fucking internet when I got beef with people. This is not how I sort beef out. I don't sort out beef with this. I don't use beef. I don't sort out my beef with this. You fucking typing pussy cuck bitch. Because my enemies love to hide behind the keyboard as the security protocol. They don't see the difference between the Anglo and a man. There's two types of humanity. Anglo and man. Man speaks with their chest. They speak from their heart. They speak on something they're willing to die for. They speak like they're willing to jump off a cliff for it. They believe it. And then they write to reflect that humanity. The Anglo cuck first types disingenuously hiding behind the keyboard. Oh, they're playing games and hiding behind smoke and mirrors. And then when they speak, they're trying to translate their Anglo box into a human form. That's why they always sound so stiff and cuck-like. Has, I just wanted to say that they never sound human because their humanity, they don't throw themselves into a human existence where they actually just are human beings. They hide behind their keyboard and then they draw up sounds that they use their voice to reflect that rigid formality bullshit. It's not like they're a human being who actually knows shit and believes shit first and then just types to reflect that. They type first and then try to conform to that with their speech. See the difference? And I said, and then I called him. He said, currently in another call. Who the fuck are you talking to in a call, huh, pussy? And I said, in this context, evidence means you give me an example in history of a command economy, then your definition conforms to that. You fucking moron. Do you even know what evidence in this context would mean? I don't care about what others think a command economy is. I care about whether this definition has a basis in reality. Because remember, fat Pogan, it is on the basis of my past rhetoric that you drew up the association. Because according to you, in reality, right, the Soviet Union was a command economy. That's why MLs are drawn toward command economies. In reality, Marxist literature talks about command economies. So it's about the reality. It's not about what other Anglo cucks like you are saying. Yeah, he's in a call with his fucking his 13-year-old Discord. Fucking he doesn't even have that. He's so irrelevant. He doesn't even have that. He's in a call with 4 other guys, and they're all snickering and, oh, how's this so ridiculous? Look, I'm typing. Oh, nah. You little pussy, you fat cuck bitch. You fucking pussy. You fucking pussy. You don't think I see you, Pogan? You don't think I see you, Pogan? I see you, little boy. I see you, Pogan. I see you, Pogan. I see you. I see you. Keep hiding behind. Keep hiding, Pogan. Oh, Pogan. Oh, Pogan. Keep hiding. I see you. Oh, Pogan. Keep hiding. Keep hiding. Keep hiding, Pogan. I'm out here. I'm out here, Pogan. And you're hiding? I'm out here, Pogan. Stop hiding, Pogan. Imagine these people if they see me IRL. Imagine they see me IRL. They're too scared to get in a call with me? They're too scared to debate me through the computer? He's scared of this. All that's happening is my voice is going into this, and this is going into this, and then this is being transmitted to your PC, and it's coming out of yours, and you're scared of that? You're even scared of that? Imagine if you heard my voice in real life. Imagine if you're in front of me in real life and you feel my real presence. You would shit your pants. You would shit your pants. I said, I'm just figuring out if you agree. Stupid fuck. A true economy, according to you, has nothing to do with what MLs would consider a higher stage of socialism. In his work, The Economic Problems in the USSR, Stalin even speculated that this future of socialism may lie in the kolkhozes, not the state-owned enterprises, because he was rebuking the idea that the kolkhozes will merely be absorbed into the state enterprises. Stalin said, no, it's not necessarily true. So I said, clearly you're ignorant about the actual literature and you're talking out of your ass. And he goes, sure. So insofar as the final stage of socialism is concerned, what do you take the... So this is where the retard admits he has no education. He needs to be educated. Because it's like, Pogan, let me ask you a question. On what basis have you made the assumption that Marxist-Leninists have end goals? Have you read an ounce of Marx or Engels? Do you know anything about these words you're using? You're talking about end goals? What do you mean an end goal? When have Marxist-Leninists talked about end goals? When have Marxist-Leninists said, oh, this is why we're Marxist-Leninists? Because we have a vision of society, and we just want to make all societies that vision. What? Do you know what do you realize what Marxism-Leninism means, right? You know what it means, right? You think Marxism-Leninism is a panacea, it's a blueprint? You think it's some kind of thing where it's like, we just arbitrarily... Okay, guys. So according to Pogan, the fat Pillsbury Doughboy, fat fuck, dumb fuck Pogan, in China, people were Marxist-Leninists because they believed in this arbitrary end goal about what society should be. No, it's not because they thought it was the most effective way to articulate China's specific conditions, the need for national liberation, liberation against Japan, the development of China to be able to no longer be the doormat of the West, industrialization, the empowerment of the Chinese people, uplifting the Chinese people from their conditions of destitution and squalor, bringing enlightenment, education, all those kinds of things. Oh, no. Marxist-Leninists, their goal was You fucking moron, dude. You're such a fucking idiot. You're literally such a fucking moron. What a fucking dumb fuck. Oh, yeah, you're right, Pogan. In Vietnam, they were Marxist-Leninists, not because Marxism-Leninism was the most effective way to lead the national liberation struggle against the French. Oh, it's just because they had some like arbitrary idea of what the end goal of society should be. You stupid fuck. You stupid fuck. We can treat that as your view. Pogan, debate me, pussy. You clearly making an assumption about my view. So let's see if your assumption can stand. Do you have anything to debate me about? Or did you just make the assumption that I'm the straw man of what you consider an ML, and then once you realize I'm not that, you pussied out? There's no blueprint or guidebook as far as socialism is concerned. Then he said, is that to say that the final stage of socialism is unclear? This is where I reached the zenith of my anger. My blood boiled so hot when he said this. I was ready to smash my monitor with my fist. I was so fucking pissed. What? What? Why would it be unclear or vague? Just because I said there's no blueprint? It's not unclear or vague. Read Marx and Engels. Read Lenin. What are you talking about? So because socialism isn't a blueprint, it's vague, unclear in theory? No, you fucking moron. You just don't know what socialism is. You just don't know what socialism actually is. Just read the literature. Why are you opening up so many dialogue paths in text form so I have to type away and teach you one by one all of these things? He's literally opening up so many dialogue trees. Now I have to explain to him what socialism is. Now I have to explain to him that socialism was never a blueprint end goal of society, but referred to the real existing movement whose conditions are now in existence, and that Marx wrote about the meaning of socialism in relation to his humanism, that socialism is humanity finally for itself. There's so much to say, that makes it very clear what socialism is, very clear. But this retard, you know what? Is there redemption for the West? Can the West be redeemed? Honestly, can the West be redeemed? Think about it. Think about it. He's so ignorant because he doesn't know. He's saying, no, it is vague and unclear. Because if it's vague and unclear to me, that means it's vague and unclear for all being. For Allah, it's unclear and vague. Because it's unclear and vague to me personally, even for Allah, it's unclear and vague. Right? It's Descartes. I think, therefore I am. The only thing that exists is what's clear to me. If it's not clear to me, khalas, there's nothing. There's nothing to it. It's meaningless, it's garbage, it's nothing. This is the Western mind. He doesn't humble himself and say, I just don't know enough about socialism and what that means according to Marxists. I just don't know enough. I'm going to go ahead and say it's unclear and vague. It's imminently unclear and vague. No. It's not unclear and vague just to me subjectively. It is imminently unclear and vague. Stupid fuck. Then I got so pissed off. This is what I did to Sage too. When the retard Sage, he couldn't go past the dialogue tree, I did the same thing. I'm just going to spam you. He says, sure, happy to debate once the proposition is established. After all this, he goes back and says the same thing, the proposition. After all this, he goes back to the proposition. After all this, he talks about once the proposition is established. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, give me patience, Ya Allah, give me patience. Give me patience to deal with the Angloid. Give me patience to deal with the Yaqub devil. Give me patience to deal with this subspecies. Give me the patience to deal with this hideous abomination, monstrosity of mankind. Ya Allah, give me the patience. Give me the patience to be able to deal with this. Ya Allah, give me the patience to be able to deal with this hideous, disgusting cave monster. This is where I lost it. I lost it. Copy paste. I think you're uninterested in establishing a prop. Ya Allah, give me patience. Ya Allah, give me patience. So I'll wait for you to do so before continuing. Thanks for your time. I'll be available whenever you're interested in hashing that out. Chris Morlock, thank you so much for the 5. Another empiricist guy never read any of Marx's philosophy, finds Capital Volume 1, and thinks it's a cheap sheet. Not even, dude. He didn't read Capital Volume 1. Pogan doesn't know anything about Marx's writings. He's just another fat, white, entitled Angloid who thinks he's entitled to my time and thinks he knows it all. So because Pogan is vaguely interested in Marxism and socialism, he knows everything there is to know about it. If he doesn't know it, it doesn't exist. That's Pogan. I said, pussy, come back when you grow balls, you fucking pussy. Stupid pussy comes and challenges me to a debate, then asks for an education lesson without paying me, just to waste my time. Come back when you grow balls, you bitch boy. Then he goes, well, like I said, I was hoping to establish a proposition. When you're interested in doing that, I'm happy to continue. If you want an education on Socialism 101, you can go in the Discord and ask people. If you want to debate me, I will debate you. Simple as that. When you grow balls, let me know. And said one last thing, stupid bitch. I recommend you take a break from being an internet pseudo-intellectual and read Marx and Engels themselves on the subject. They were very clear that despite there being no blueprint for socialism, it is far from unclear. What they mean by socialism is very clear. And what they mean by socialism is not a blueprint. If you read Engels' work, Socialism, Utopian or Scientific, it is so crystal clear, I don't even know what to tell you. Take a break from the internet and actually do the reading. Stop wasting my time. I feel like this is a little twerp coming to me. Oh, and they're a little kid with a little spinny hat. You know those little spinny helicopter hats? And they got a striped shirt. Oh, shut up! You're not my equal. I'm not here to educate you. I'm not here to fucking teach you. I'm not here to be your big brother. I'm not here to educate you. Get the fuck out of my face. They were very clear. Yeah, make sure to join the Discord and ask people for help. Clearly, you're new to this. It says, I'm not sure that's accurate, but I respect your view. Let me know when you're interested in affirming a proposition. Talk to you soon. I said, let me know when you decide to stop being a pussy and decide to actually debate me like you proposed to do a week ago. But you say talk to you soon, so I assume you are planning on mustering the courage. And there it is. So Pogan, if we're going to talk soon, I'm assuming it is going to happen. Adrian Zenz, thank you for the 5, but what a cursed name. What a cursed name, but thank you for the 5. I'll take, yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. But what a cursed name. What a cursed name. Okay, we're done with those DMs. As a matter of fact, let me, okay. All right. Okay, now we're going to go check the Reddit.